What if I told you there's a creature in the ocean that can change color instantly, shape-shift its body, hypnotize enemies, and even solve puzzles like a toddler? Meet the giant cuttlefish, the largest of all cuttlefish species. An underwater alien with superpowers that seem almost too crazy to be real. Today, we're diving deep to explore its world, its secrets, and the insane abilities scientists are only beginning to understand. What exactly is a cuttlefish? Despite the name, cuttlefish are not fish at all. They're cephalopods, the same family as octopuses and squids. This group is famous for intelligence, camouflage, and some of the most bizarre body designs in nature. But among the 100+ species of cuttlefish, the giant cuttlefish stands out. Scientifically called sepia, a poma, it grows up to 1 meter long and weighs over 10 kilograms, making it the biggest cuttlefish on Earth. Where cuttlefish live? You'll find giant cuttlefish, mainly in the waters of southern Australia, especially near Whyalla, famous for hosting the largest cuttlefish gathering on the planet. They prefer rocky reefs, kelp forests, and shallow coastal areas where sunlight helps with their camouflage tricks. Fun fact, cuttlefish have a unique internal shell called the cuttlebone. You may have seen it in bird cages. It's lightweight but strong, helping them control their buoyancy with extreme precision. The color-changing superpower, let's talk about their most famous ability, instant color change. Giant cuttlefish skin contains millions of tiny cells, chromatophores color, pigments, leucophores white light reflectors together. These cells act like a 4K LED display, allowing the cuttlefish to shift colors faster than a blink of an eye, even though they're color blind. Yes, you heard that right. Cuttlefish cannot actually see color, but their skin can, responding to light and patterns automatically. This is one of the strangest facts in nature. Texture-shifting skin-changing color isn't enough for the giant cuttlefish. They also change texture. They activate small muscles called papillae that can pop out of their skin, creating spikes, bumps, or rough surfaces. This lets them mimic rocks, sand, coral, seaweed, or whatever they want. Scientists say this is like having a built-in 3D printer on your body. Eyes that can split images. Their eyes are another marvel. The giant cuttlefish has a W-shaped pupil, which gives them amazing vision in low light and helps them judge distances perfectly when hunting. Even stranger. I can look in different directions at the same time, just like a chameleon. They literally see 2 different images simultaneously, a superpower we can't even imagine. Intelligence level, shocking. Cuttlefish are among the smartest animals in the ocean. They can remember patterns, solve maze, puzzles, learn from experience, use strategy to hunt, even watch other cuttlefish and copy their behavior. In one study, researchers found that cuttlefish show self-control similar to humans. They can wait for better food instead of eating something immediately, just like the famous marshmallow test. Another fact, their brain-to-body ratio is among the highest of any invertebrate. The hypnotic hunting technique, when hunting, giant cuttlefish think they just attack. They hypnotize their prey first. They send glowing waves of color pulsing across their skin. Crabs and fish freeze in confusion, and in that moment, the cuttlefish strikes with lightning-fast tentacles. Their grab is so fast, less than 30 milliseconds. The only cuttlefish mega-gathering on Earth, every winter, something extraordinary happens in Australia. Tens of thousands of giant cuttlefish gather for a massive mating event, the biggest cuttlefish aggregation in the world. Males compete using dramatic light shows and shape-shifting displays. But here's the shocking part. Smaller males disguise themselves as females to sneak past the big males. This cross-dressing strategy actually works. They slip and mate and escape unnoticed. Short lives, huge legacy. Despite all their abilities, giant cuttlefish live only 1 to 2 years. After mating season, most adults die completing one final contribution to the next generation. Their bodies become food for countless sea creatures, feeding the entire ecosystem. Why they matter? Giant cuttlefish are not just beautiful, they're crucial for ocean balance. They help control crab and fish populations, support predators, and contribute nutrients back into the sea. Sadly, pollution, warming waters, and human activity threaten their populations. Protecting them means protecting one of the most unique species on Earth. From glowing skin displays to alien-like intelligence, the giant cuttlefish proves that the natural world is far more advanced and far more mysterious than we think. So, next time you see a cuttlefish online or in an aquarium, remember, you're looking at one of nature's most underrated geniuses and the biggest, boldest cuttlefish ever to exist. Like and subscribe to view more interesting videos.